Is AI coming for your job? This is something that everyone wants to know now. Let's take a test and see if AI is going to get you fired in 2026. So if you're testing whether AI is coming for your job, don't get distracted by job titles. Look at the shape of the work. AI takes over fastest when tasks are predictable, repeatable, and judged by speed and consistency rather than judgments, relationships, or physical presence. Now, the reason it's important to look at the patterns and not necessarily job titles because the patterns are really going to dictate whether you're truly replaceable or not with AI. So first, high risk. The job is mostly predictable, rules-driven tasks on clean inputs with clear right answers. So a model can run the workflow end to end. So if you're working a job where things are incredibly predictable, in other words, you're doing routine things over and over again, you're seeing the same stuff, you're typically driven by rules, policies, and procedures that you have to follow as a human, and the inputs with clear right answers really kind of an outcome to that. So examples of this would be data entry, records clerks, claims processing, accounts payable, accounts receivable, bookkeeping clerks out there. Another role that would be at high risk, the role produces high volume template-based content where good enough wins and originality isn't the differentiator. So humans are very good at being creative, and that gives us kind of a special power, and we're creating something or unique solutions where AI is not necessarily as good at that as it should be. And in many cases, it's going to come for your job if that's your role right now. Another high risk would be the job is routine document triage, where the main actions are extract, classify, summarize, and route and fill out fields. So examples would be resume screeners, for high volume hiring, loan mortgage document processing, intake reviewers, insurance underwriting assistants, for routine cases, things like that. So if you have that kind of a job where you're doing things like resume screening for high volume hiring, you're doing mortgage document intake reviewing, all these sorts of things, that's going to be at risk, I think, with AI coming into the fray in 2026. So keep in mind, AI isn't taking jobs in one dramatic wave. It's quietly eating tasks that look like checklists, templates, and repeatable decisions. That seems to be a common theme that's out there. They have plenty of time to figure out how to pivot their career, move up the stack, move to different roles and responsibilities where your skills are going to be more valued. As humans, we're creative animals, and that's why we're happiest when we're able to solve problems using creative ways.